There's always going to be areas that are far, and you got to remember, like New York was with fashion, right? Like in the 80s.
There you go.
In the 80s,
another fucking.
Okay,
there you go.
that's where you
Same
went.
shit,
Everyone,
same shit.
But now it's Dubai. New York's dead. Everybody with money is in Dubai. You know what I mean?
Tony,
you don't go to New York
the
anymore.
fashion fucking the fashion guru. Fucking,
free T-shirt and a fucking bag.
He's like,
cargos. I'm good, bro.
See me in loafers, cargos, and a T-shirt.
That's it, bro.
Like
I don't need anything else.
Yeah,
so, bro, it's funny. Listen, I've sat in the best restaurants in the world. I've sat, and this is it. This is me to a fucking T. But you know what? My tab's $1,200-$1,500 in that fucking food. I don't give a shit. But when it comes to clothes, bro, like I'm just not caught up in that shit. There's no point. If it's comfortable, I wear it.
Well, you brought up Dubai, man. I'm only fucking with you.
Well, what I mean is
the same thing.
So that's where it all transitions, right? Yep. So there's always culture. There's always it's going to be ahead of itself, and then there's everybody that chases on. Like Uggs were around a million fucking years, and then Pam Anderson goes out and buys them, and then everybody's like, "Oh my god, I got to have Uggs, dude." Yep. But before that, no, man, that was a shoe in Australia that everyone wore. It was just a common shoe, and then she went out and filmed a movie, and she fell in love with him and brought him back to Hollywood, and Hollywood fell in love with him, and everybody keeping up with the Joneses bought him, and now Uggs is a massive brand throughout the United States, and everybody's gonna have Ugg boots. So it's just one of those things where there's certain people, they just catch on to things like, hey, best one, Idiocracy, right? Idiocracy. The guy's like, hey, I need you to go out and I need you to find the dumbest motherfucking thing on the planet to put on these motherfuckers' feet that aren't gonna cost us shit.
Yeah.
So that, and Crocs. Then this motherfucker, and they're, yo, motherfuckers wear heady Crocs. There's Crocs out there that are selling for $400. They have pins on them now, like dude, it's
like off-white Crocs.
Well, here's the thing. Well, look at and they have a dozen different pins, and they plug them all in. It's like the old hat pin days. It cracks me up. It goes, everything comes full circle. Everybody's like, oh, dude, I'm creating something new. Nah, bro. There was dudes that used to collect hat pins back in the day. You're the new hat pin guy. Only it's the foot pin.
Well, it was jean jackets too. They put the pins in the jean jacket.
Dude, if you say, listen, if you didn't have a jean jacket, you weren't from the 80s. Get the fuck out of here.
When I was in fucking like elementary school, like 6th, 7th grade, like I had the fucking.
Are you fucking kidding me? I rocked that shit till I was 20 years old. Stop it.
You're a little older than me.
Fucking,
that's why you're a little older than me. Fucking, I probably just like 13, 14. I fucking had it with all the pins. You go to like Weir's Beach, you get a Weir's Beach fucking pin and shit. You go to like fucking Kangamangas or some shit, you get a Kangamangas pin.
Dude, so I
Garfield jump off.
Z Cavaricci, Vanguard, you know what I mean? Like Bugle Boy, all the shit of the day that doesn't even exist today, and kids today would be like, what the fuck is that? Because today it's fucking Supreme, and you know what I mean? It does. It never leaves. It's a different brand and a new name.
Fucking, well, no, I mean, some of that shit, like look at Champion. Champion came
Hilfiger.
back. Champion came back. Hilfiger's coming back. That's just coming back.
They all come back. Everything does, bro.
Fucking Skids.
You know why? Because when you're 16 and you had them, Janko jeans, right? When you're 16 and you had them, and then all of a sudden you grow up and you're 23, you're living your life, and then all of a sudden you're 39 and you realize you don't have to give a fuck about what other people think, and all of a sudden shit comes back around and you want to bring it back out, and all of a sudden people acquire, like everybody's like, man, why is Marvel so big today, right? Well, because every 40-year-old producing these fucking movies and working in them was growing up with those comic books, bro.
And
so why the fuck
exactly?
You know what I mean? It's when you're an adult from when you're a child, you try to bring out the things that you will remember as a child that brought you solace.
That's why people will go like, oh, adulthood's the worst. And I'm like, why? I'm like, you don't have to ask permission for anything. You got money now. Like you can just buy shit. And like, if I want to eat fucking 40 puddings for fucking breakfast, I can just do that.